Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I feel a bit strange starting this vlog outside because I am pretty much in self-isolation now, but I have just had a physio appointment which I'm currently still going to. They're not sure like what's going to happen, but we're just trying to keep up with them. Basically looking at the guideline from Asthma UK, I'm literally like on the cusp of needing to self-isolate for 12 weeks. So I'm going to do it because of my other health conditions as well. And also my asthma doesn't seem to be great at the moment, so I just want to play it safe. However, I am still going to go to any hospital appointments where the medical people kind of think that I need to come. So yeah, I've just had my physio with the assistant physio and done sort of a few of the things I can't do at home. Can't see her next week because she's not here at all, so not 100% sure what's happening. They said they're going to give me a ring later in the week to kind of update me because things are just changing every day at the moment. But yeah, heading home now, back inside the house. It's a shame, it's such a lovely day, and I can go in the garden, so that's something, but yeah, it's just typical, isn't it? As soon as the weather gets nice, it's been horrible for ages, as soon as it gets nice, everyone's having to stay indoors, but that's for the best. So yeah, my dad's just been in the wheelchair in the car, and then we are going to head home. Good afternoon. I had a bit of a sleep this morning. I've had lunch and now I'm up in my office. It's really cold in here. It's not very warm outside actually. When I went for my physio appointment this morning, all the cars were iced up, but it is nice and sunny. But yeah, not very warm. Yeah, I'm going to try and edit a video. I've been kind of umming and ahhing about what to put up. The camera doesn't want to focus on me by the looks of things. Yeah, I've been umming and ahhing about what to put up, because I filmed a video a couple of weeks ago about my like pet peeves about being in a wheelchair. So that was kind of my plan of what I was going to put up, and then I was like, oh, should I film like some more like relevant content, kind of the situation at the moment. But I kind of thought, well, I'm watching kind of like a mixture at the moment of content that's kind of more geared towards the situation, you know, of coronavirus and self-isolating and all that, but I'm also still watching like normal videos. So I think I'm going to upload this one just because I've got it filmed, and then later in the week I want to film a couple of videos. I've got some ideas of things that I'd like to film about being housebound, and just some like ideas just from like my experience of being housebound and things you can kind of do, and yeah, stuff like that. So I'm going to film those later in the week and put them up sort of next week and the week after and stuff. I'm going to get this one edited first. I don't think I spoke on here, I can't remember what I spoke about last week, but I think I've definitely on here been umming and ahhing about self-isolating, social distancing, what I should be doing for the best, and it's been stressing me out, if I'm quite honest. And in a way it doesn't need to be, because, you know, the more you can socially isolate the better, I suppose, but I don't know, I've been just getting a bit stressed out because like a lot of my conditions aren't like massively common, so there's not really any research into how this would affect them, so they're not even on any kind of like lists of like advice or anything like that. Charities that I have been kind of going to for those specific illnesses are basically putting stuff out that's kind of saying, we don't know how this will affect you, you know, your immune system isn't necessarily compromised, but we don't know what effect it will have on your conditions, so just, you know, err on the side of caution, which is fine, that's all they can do, but it's just, it's a little bit frustrating kind of not knowing how high risk you are. The only thing that there has been is my asthma, which is obviously more common, and there's a lot more advice out about that. But even still, it was like, it wasn't obvious, like it wasn't clear like what sort of, I think it was saying like if you have severe asthma you should be self-isolating for 12 weeks, but there wasn't really any kind of definition of what that like constitutes. And then yesterday Asthma UK put out some guidance on exactly who should be self-isolating, who's like in the most vulnerable group. And so I was like looking through that yesterday, and I seem to fall like just on the cusp of like not needing to self-isolate, i.e. not being in the most vulnerable group. So basically it said if you're on the inhaler that I'm on and take Montelukast, then you're in one of the most vulnerable groups and you just should self-isolate. However, with the inhaler, it's the dose that's slightly higher than my one. And also if you've had 2 or more lots of steroids in the last year, you should be self-isolating. Well, I've had 1 lot of steroid in the last year. I'm on Montelukast and I'm on my sort of higher dose steroid inhaler, but not high enough for it to be classed as most vulnerable. However, a few weeks ago when I was quite ill, my dose was increased, which would then put me in having the dose of the higher steroid, which would then make me in the most vulnerable category. But I don't think that was recorded in my notes. And I, like after I'd taken the steroids and stuff, I put my dose back down again. And like for the first week or so I was fine, and ever since then I've just noticed that my breathing hasn't been as good. Just feeling a little bit more like breathless and out of breath, and sort of struggling to get my breath a little bit more. So I don't know whether to just put my inhaler dose back up or whether I should actually contact my doctors. I think I should probably just contact my doctor's surgery, to be quite honest, and just say, ever since I stopped the steroids, my breathing seems to have got worse again, and see what they say. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I'm self-isolating anyway now, to be honest, just because I'm so close to the like threshold of needing to or being advised to, and because of having other conditions as well. I just don't think it's worth taking the chance. If you're classed as in the most vulnerable category who are being told to self-isolate for 12 weeks, you get a letter or a text from the NHS basically telling you that, and you can also register with the government social services, I don't know who it is, as someone who is most vulnerable. I don't know what that gets you. I mean, it says help with like shopping deliveries. Well, I don't need that because I've got my family that can help with that, so I don't even know if it matters that whether I qualify for that or not. So yeah, I'm going to get on with editing this video now. Don't really have any other plans for today. I mean, these weekly vlogs were difficult at the best of times before all this, because obviously since I've had my operation I've been pretty much housebound, and it's been a lot of me chatting and not much else, and some people probably don't like that. But now I'm sorry, but it's going to get worse, guys. So if you don't like chatty vlogs, then you're probably not going to enjoy the next 12 weeks. Do let me know though, like, is there stuff you want me to show that I'm not showing, or talk about that I'm not talking about? Yeah, I'm trying to think of other little things that I can do while I'm in the house. It's kind of frustrating because I was just getting to the point where I was kind of able to get out a little bit more, and now obviously I'm not, and it's not the end of the world for me, you know. It's a much bigger issue. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I have not really done very much today. I ended up having like quite a long lie-in because I was tired. And I don't know, just took quite a long time, like with breakfast and getting dressed and everything, and it's just kind of been one of those days where I feel like I'm not going to get much done. But you know, we have all the time in the world at the moment, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so basically there was a broadcast last night from the Prime Minister, kind of setting out even more strict rules on like who can go out and when. A lot of like non-essential businesses are now shut. The only things I think that are really open are, well, like food shops and kind of like health shops, so like medical shops. DIY shops I think are still open, pet shops, like garages, anything that's kind of needed to keep the world running. But everything else is being closed, and then you can only really go out if you're going shopping, but you're meant to do that like as infrequently as possible. Oh, excuse me. To get medical treatment or medical supplies, to go to work, but that's got to be like absolutely essential, like for you to go out the house. I think you can go out to help somebody vulnerable, so like we need to help my grandma. And you can go out for one form of exercise a day, but you've got to obviously like stay away from other people. I think that was about it. Otherwise they're basically saying stay inside, which was what we were mainly doing anyway, to be honest, and what I was doing anyway. So yeah, it's all a bit weird at the moment, but hopefully people will listen. And I don't know, I think just some people don't realise that the sooner they listen to the guidelines and follow them, hopefully the sooner we can get out of this whole thing and, you know, get back to like normal life. But even still, like even today, like after those reports, you're still seeing like things on the news and on local like Facebook pages and stuff about people who are kind of just ignoring the rules, and it's just like, really, I just don't understand. Like, it's, I don't know, I think some people think that it doesn't matter because they're fit and healthy and so they won't get too ill, but it's not just about that, is it? It's about the vulnerable people and also the NHS, and I don't know, I just wish people could understand that. Most people do, I think, but there's still some that don't. So yeah, stuck inside and just trying to find things to, I mean, I say trying to find things to do, I have got plenty of stuff that I can be doing inside. Tidying, blogging, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. Obviously I think you can go like out in your garden. I would quite like to go for a little walk at some time in my chair. I mean, technically I'm not going out for exercise, so I don't really know. My friend and I were talking about this last night, like if you go out in your electric wheelchair, does that count as going out for exercise? Because I'm not technically exercising. I don't know. We kind of came to the conclusion that it probably did. It was kind of like exercise, fresh air type, you know, thing. So I don't know, maybe at some point this week, unless anything changes again, I might just go out in my wheelchair for a little pootle kind of in the woods or something, just to get a little bit of a change of scene, but I'll just see how things go. So yeah, I'm going to get my video up that I edited yesterday. Might start editing the weekly vlog, I don't know, I'll see how I feel. And then go and have some lunch, and then it is Disney Plus day today. So I subscribed to Disney Plus quite a while ago now and have been waiting for launch day, and that is today. So I would quite like to try and watch something on it. I need to get it onto the TV and onto like my devices and things like that. I don't know who's more excited about it, because my dad keeps saying to me, he's like, when does Disney Plus come out? And I was like, it's today. He was like, oh right, how does it work? And I was like, well, I need to put it on the, I need to like sign up to it on the TV with my account. And he was like, oh, well maybe we could do that soon. And I was like, why? You're not a big, like, do you like Disney? He's like, yeah, there's a Star Wars thing on there, isn't there? I'm like, right, okay. So I don't know how much of a look-in I'm going to get with this, but yeah, I'm going to put it onto the TV a bit later and see what's on it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I need to get this done first and try and be a little bit productive today before I get on with all the Disney stuff. I just thought I would say, and please excuse the power pressure washer noise out there, my sisters are washing the cars. If you are a Disney fan and you enjoy the Disney music and you like piano music, I would really, really recommend on YouTube. There are so many playlists, well not playlists, like videos with like 3 hours plus of Disney piano music. I've just been listening to this one, which is called, it's by something called No Piano Music, KNO, and it's just called Disney Relaxing Piano Collection, Sleep Music, Study Music, Calm Music, Piano Covered by No. Yeah, and it is literally what it says on the tin. It's Disney songs played on the piano, and it's so nice. I've had it on this morning while I've been doing some work, and I just feel really chilled out. I feel like I'm in up, you know, in the Disney hotel, like there's I think there's like a cafe bit, and they have like sometimes have a pianist and stuff. I feel like I'm in there just listening to them play. I never actually got to do that while I was at Disney, and it's something I'd like to do, go and like sit and have a afternoon tea and listen to the pianist play the music. But it's so nice, and like I said, this is like 3 hours plus of Disney music, and it's just really nice. I like piano music anyway, but Disney piano music is definitely, yeah, really good. I love it. And they've got other ones as well, I think, with other songs and stuff on it, but this one's just really chilled out. It's made me smile a bit, and I've been like singing along a little bit. So yeah, if you're kind of struggling to relax or you just want something to listen to, definitely check out, just type in like Disney piano music on YouTube, because there's so much. And yeah, I've only really just discovered it, and I wish I'd seen it, like discovered it sooner, because I'm loving it. Rebecca has just asked me if I want to hear a funny story. Let's see what it is. Go on.
No, so I was trying to get my Sims to like fall in love with each other, so that I can have like babies and that.
Right.
And I didn't understand, like they kept having like hugs and that, but they wouldn't like go any further. I don't understand why.
Maybe they don't like each other.
No, I then realised that they were father and daughter.
Oh God. This is what.
Ironically,
this is what self-isolation is driving us to.
Ironically, I should have realised by the names I'd named them before.
Why?
Because the band's called Chris and the girl's called Bekkah.
Oh my God. Day 2 in isolation. And this is already what's happening. And I remember when I played The Sims, I remember the house set on fire. Yeah. And I didn't realise, I couldn't work out why nothing was happening. Like the house just continued to burn down.
You didn't have a fire.
And I hadn't put a phone in. So they couldn't phone the fire brigade. So they all died.
And that's why you don't play anymore.
And that's why I don't play anymore. I have ordered Animal Crossing though, so we shall see what that's all about when that comes. Right, this day of nothingness is just not going well. I think I'm just writing today off as a chill day because I've just not achieved anything at all, and I don't know, I just have days like this sometimes where my body just does not want to keep up with what my mind wants it to do. So yeah, I've had some lunch, a late lunch, and I'm on the sofa now because I'm tired. Despite the fact that I haven't really done an awful lot, I feel absolutely shattered. So I've got Friends on at the moment because if in doubt, watch Friends. And yeah, I'm gonna have a little snooze. I've got these new trousers on from Next. I'll just show you them now actually. So please excuse the outfit. I've got a Mickey Mouse sweater on, and then these are the new trousers. They're from Next, they're joggers, which is what I live in at the moment. They've got this pink stripe down them, and they are literally like the comfiest things I've ever had. They're like a knitted material. I've never had trousers like this before, but yeah, they're kind of like a knitted material. They're really stretchy, and they've got a drawstring up here, and they have got cuffed bottoms, but they're nice and like baggy, so they're good for my leg. But let me tell you, I'm going to turn around and tell you this. There's one major problem with these trousers, and that is that they do not have pockets. I mean, who makes trousers and doesn't put pockets in them? I need pockets. I am on crutches. I can't carry things with my hands, and every pair of trousers that I've worn so far has had pockets. And I put these on this morning, and I went to put my phone in my pocket, and there was no pocket there. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I said to my mum I'm gonna have to buy a bum bag and carry that around with me. But yeah, no, they are really, really comfy trousers. I will link them below if they've still got them. I mean, like, I put them on and I said to my mum, I was like, I don't know if I would go like wear them out, just because they're a little bit lounge-weary for me. I mean, I wouldn't, to be honest, like I've worn more loungy stuff out, to be honest, but I just feel quite like casual in them. I've worn my other, like my grey joggers. I've got a sore eye. I've worn, my like dark grey joggers out because I feel they're like slightly more smart, but these ones just feel a little bit too like pajama-y. But they are really comfortable, and they're perfect for me for most of the time because I'm spending, well, all of the time at the moment because I'm spending all of the time at home, but yeah, they are really nice. But yeah, Next, why have they not got pockets? I don't know what to do without my pockets. But yeah, let me know if you are a pocket fan. Like, I get so excited, especially if you get like a skirt or a dress and it's got pockets. I'm like, yes, somebody understands the need for pockets. Anyway, the phone's ringing, so I'm gonna have a little snooze and I'll talk to you later. Right, it is the evening now. We have just logged into Disney Plus for the first time, my dad and I, and we're gonna try and choose something to watch. There's a lot on there, and yeah, we kind of need to find something that both of us want to watch. So yeah, let's have a look. Oh, I don't know, what sort of thing do you fancy?
Well, you need to move down, see what else there is. Do you want a movie or
the only problem
start watching a...
The only problem with the movie, well, what is it, 9:45?
Yeah. Well, you could have a look at one of their originals then.
Original? Oh, up here. Well, there's the Mandalorian. I don't know whether you need to have seen any other Star Wars to understand it.
So what's the Clone Wars? Is that
that's another season.
Eh?
That's a Star Wars season as well.
That's the final season.
Oh, well, I haven't watched any Star Wars. If you click on it, does it tell you?
Perhaps it'll tell you a bit more about it.
Saga continues. Well, if you haven't watched the beginning...
Oh no, hang on. This is animation. We don't want animation. We want real.
Oh,
Stop. Go back.
I don't know how to go back. Hang on. Do you want to start watching the Mandalorian? I don't know what.
It probably doesn't. Well, click on Star Wars anyway to see them all, see what there is.
I haven't watched any Star Wars, and I feel like I feel like I probably need to. Oh, cool! They got Lego
Well, you
Star
probably
Wars.
need to start by watching a movie.
Well, hang on. Let's read
I
the
don't know what movies they've got.
blurb. After the fall of the Galactic Empire, lawlessness has spread throughout the galaxy. A lone gunfighter makes his way through the outer reaches, earning his keep as a bounty hunter.
Well, go for it. It doesn't. I mean, they don't necessarily. They're all out of order anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
They started with episode 4, like 30 years ago.
Let's do this. This isn't the first thing I thought we'd watch on Disney Plus, but let's go for it. Good morning. I am just standing at the window in my office with it open slightly. I don't know, just so that I could kind of feel the air on my face a little bit. And it's a nice sunny day. It's quite cold though, but it's just nice to kind of have a bit of air and to feel the sunshine. It's a bit weird because I know that ordinarily, like if this whole thing wasn't happening, I wouldn't be going out that much. You know, because of my illness, chronic health problems and stuff, I spend a lot of time in the house. But I think it's just like when someone tells you you can't do something, all of a sudden it's like you really want to do it. And I'm kind of sitting here thinking like, oh, I could be going out here and doing this and doing that. And then I'm like, I wouldn't be doing that, would I? But you just, I think all of a sudden when you can't have something, you kind of like start dreaming about it and think, oh, I really want it. We had like put in our diary that we were going to go to Wisley next week, because we've been wanting to go for ages and there just hasn't been like a time to do it. But that's not going to happen because everything's shut and obviously we can't go out. So it's a shame because I was really looking forward to like seeing all the blossom and everything, but it is what it is, isn't it? I'm just hoping that at some point we'll get there when things die down a bit, and hopefully we'll still get to see lots of nice flowers and just be out in the sunshine. And I love going to places like Wisley and National Trust places because it's just nice, like tootling around in your wheelchair and seeing the flowers, and even if they're busy they still feel quite like calming. But yeah, we've still got our garden. I want to get like not like a sun lounger, but like a chair that's got like a long bit so that you can like lie on it, basically a sun lounger, to go in our garden, because if we're going to have to spend a lot of time in the garden, we haven't really got anywhere that I can sit that I'll be comfortable. Oh, my arm is like dying. I haven't got anywhere I can sit that I'll be comfortable because I struggle with like chairs, like normal chairs, for very long. So I need to have a look. I don't really know where to look. Like sometimes, like if I was doing it normally, I'd look in like garden centres and stuff, but can't do that. So I might look on Amazon, see what they've got. We have got steps to get up to the grass, so I need to kind of practice doing those, but they are quite like, they're not very steep steps, so hopefully I'll be alright. But yeah, it'd just be nice to be able to sit out in the garden sometimes and read or do some stuff on my laptop. So yeah, I need to look into that. Anyway, once I have finished sticking my head out the window, I am going to start editing a weekly vlog, and yeah, that's my day. We watched the Mandalorian last night, me and my dad, which I told you about. There's only 2 episodes up so far. I think they're like staggering them like they did in America. I've never watched Star Wars before, don't shoot me. So I wasn't really sure what I would think of it, but actually it was really good, and it's kind of made me think maybe I should watch like the Star Wars films, so that's on my list at some point. But yeah, I would say even if you're not a Star Wars fan, like check it out because I really liked it. So yeah, we're just waiting for the next ones to come out now, but there's plenty more on Disney Plus that I want to watch. There's so much stuff. But that was just kind of something that me and my dad both could watch together and enjoy, so that was good. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get on with doing some editing. have some lunch, and then probably have a bit of a rest, and then we'll see where we are. I want to wash my hair tonight as well, so that'll take up a bit of time. And yeah, another day at home. I think Lennie has got the right idea for this self-isolation business. Oh, just opening his eyes a little. Are you nice and snuggly? Cats seem to like sitting on top of something, don't they? Apparently Mum found him in the box of tissues the other day. Oh, sorry, am I disturbing you? I think I'm going to go and do exactly the same thing. So Bekkah had to order a couple of bits for Lennie on an online pet shop. Can't remember where she got it from. And she decided to get the boys a new toy each as well. So Freddie's got a teddy bear, which I don't know how long it will last. And she got Alfie this massive giraffe, which he has become quite possessive over. He does this if you give him any kind of like new toy or a treat. He just like, you try and come near him and he picks it up in his mouth and just walks away. I think he thinks you're gonna like steal it from him. But do you like your new giraffe? Eh? Is it a good chin rest? Is it a good chin rest? Is this gonna be, he's got a monkey that he carries around everywhere with him. Is this gonna be monkey relegated to the box? Eh? We'll see. We'll see. But yes, I think he likes his new toy. Right, excuse the weird angle. I'm trying to balance on my crutches and vlog, which is just not a good idea. I have just had a nice shower, washed my hair. I just love that. I don't actually enjoy having a shower massively. It's just tiring and a lot of effort, and because I need help with it, it's just not a massively like relaxing experience. I used to really enjoy like having baths and showers and stuff, but the more like immobile I get and the more kind of unwell I get, the more just difficult it is. However, I do kind of like the after feeling of just feeling nice and like clean and fresh, and yeah, nice. It's not that I dislike having a shower, like I enjoy sort of pampering myself a bit, and like I did a face scrub and he used like some of my Snow Fairy shower gel, so that smells nice. It's just, I think it's just like the whole like needing help and needing a chair for the shower, and I don't know, it's just difficult and it's a bit rubbish. But yeah, I feel nice and clean and sparkly now, so that's nice. I've got my dressing gown and my pyjamas on. I'm gonna get something to eat. I don't really know what I want. I'm not massively hungry, to be honest. I haven't eaten that much today, but I don't know, just don't seem to have a huge appetite at the moment. And then I think we might watch something else on Disney Plus, so I need to have a little think and decide what I want to watch next. And also, well, I know plenty of things I would like to watch, but it's what my dad would like to watch as well, so we need to have a little look. But yeah, I'm gonna go and find something to eat and then we'll see what we can find. Good morning. I am not having very productive mornings at the moment. I'm not getting up particularly early. One, because there's nothing to get up for, and two, because if my mum goes shopping, like she tends to go first thing in the morning, which is like the hour for over 70s and vulnerable people, because she's shopping for me and also for my grandma, who is nearly 94. So she spoke to Waitrose because she wasn't sure, like, because she isn't in that category, she wasn't sure whether she could shop, but they said if you're shopping for somebody that's in that category, you can go at that time as well. So, well, yeah, anyone can lie about it. They're relying on people's conscience to, you know, to go. I'm sure some people do go to them who aren't in that group and who aren't shopping for anyone in that group, but yeah, anyway, that's the time my mum has been going down to the shops. If she is going down, she's trying obviously not to go as regularly as she would normally go, because that's what they've kind of said. But yeah, I kind of need her help with like getting up and stuff in the morning, so I am sleeping until she gets back. So yeah, I'm not being massively productive at the moment. I kind of need to get back into a little bit of a better routine, I think. As much as I am loving having like a lie-in, it's not very good. Rebecca's finished her work because she works in a nursery. She's technically a key worker, but she's not needed in at the moment. But she's been sent like 6 weeks worth of planning to do, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, and you finished your planning?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Until my manager sends it back and goes, no.
Until it gets sent back and she has to redo it all.
And I'll be like...
She found, we've been looking for, we've got 2 Nintendo Wii consoles and we couldn't find them anywhere. Rebecca's been looking everywhere, my mum's been looking everywhere, and we just couldn't find them anywhere. And then my dad found them this morning.
Yeah, well that's... We blame him because they were in his room of crap.
Yeah, our back room at the moment is literally like I don't even know what to
I
call
think it's funny how he went, oh, I don't know where they are. Yeah, he went straight to it.
Well, yeah, I think maybe he did. Yeah, basically our back room is full of like sound and lighting stuff and you just can't even get in it. But that's where they were. So he found them. And I think Bekkah and I... Becca's going to set one up and we're going to play Mario Brothers a bit later. We've got the Switch as well and I do want to have a play on that at some point, but yeah, Bekkah wants a bit of nostalgia. She also says she wants to play Spyro, so I might have to have a look at the well, we've got Spyro for the PlayStation if you want really old school.
That's the proper Spyro.
Or there isn't a Spyro for the Switch, which is the same. The Spyro on the Switch is the same Spyro game. Well, it's going to have better It'll have better graphics. And there's also, because you get it, I think it's a 3-pack, and you get Spyro 2 and 3, which we never had. Anyway, we're going to play Super Mario Brothers a little bit later. She doesn't know how to plug it in. This is going well. Anyway, I had a phone call from my physio this morning, which is actually what woke me up. I think it was about 8:30, and I was still asleep, but the phone rang. And I woke up and I don't know, I just had this feeling. I get this a lot. I say to people that I'm sure I'm like, what do you call it? Psychic? I'm like, obviously I'm not, but I do get it a lot where the phone will ring and I'll know who it is before even looking or answering it. Don't know why. It's something I've always found that I do. Or like if my phone beeps with a text, I seem to like be able to work out who, like have a feeling for who it is before I actually answer, like open my phone to see who it is. Anyway, so I thought, oh, that's the physio, and then my mum brought the phone upstairs to me, and yeah, basically she said that physio appointments are cancelled. The physios where I go are getting deployed to other areas of the hospital to help out, either as physios in wards or they're going to be care staff. And so yeah, the department's basically closing down, so there are no appointments in person, and I don't think they're doing phone appointments either because obviously they're going to other places. So she was really apologetic, not that she has anything to apologise for, but basically said that yeah, for the foreseeable future I won't have physio appointments, which I'm pretty gutted about, but I kind of expected it, and you know, it's for the greater good, so that's how things are. She just said to me to keep positive and to keep moving as much as I can, and she said if I have any problems then I can ring the department because someone is going to be kind of checking the phone, and hopefully she'll be able to like ring me back if there's an issue. She asked if I knew what was happening with my appointment up in London for my leg, because obviously it's not healing particularly well, like with regards to my knee, and I'm meant to be seeing the consultant as kind of like an urgent appointment to have a look at it and see what the problem is, but I haven't heard anything. I mean, that is on the 17th of April, I think it is. I've got one on the 16th and one on the 17th, and I haven't heard anything yet. I personally am guessing that it's going to be cancelled or transferred to a phone appointment. But yeah, I couldn't tell her what was going to happen with that. So yeah, it's kind of been left as I can phone them if I have a problem, and they will give me a ring back. But otherwise, she has got me on her file of people to check in on when she can. But otherwise, it's just going to be waiting until things have calmed down, and then I can give them a ring and try and get back in to see her again. Right, Becca's found all the games for the Wii. There's so many we forgot we'd had.
Shall I read them out?
Yeah, what have we got?
Band Hero, but our drum kit broke.
Oh, is it not working?
No, I think the wire broke a while ago. Build a Bear, that's my one.
Oh, I like that one.
Dance on Broadway, that's my one.
I don't remember
There that is.
that. Is it like Just Dance?
But it's like Broadway
right.
fame and that. Hasbro Family Game Night.
Yep.
James Bond. I don't think we ever played that. I don't think.
No, I'd like to play that. I used to love it on PlayStation. Richard, you always used to play it.
Hysteria Hospital Emergency Ward.
What's that?
This one was Rosie's. She got pissed off if anyone played it.
Oh, I think I remember that. Is it a bit like the... What's that hospital one called on the computer that used to be years ago? I can't remember. You wouldn't know because you're not older.
My Fitness Coach. You bought that.
Did I?
Lego Harry Potter.
Lego Harry Potter.
Mario Kart. Whee!
Yay.
New Super Mario Bros. That's what we're going
That's
to play
what
later.
we're going to play, yeah.
Mario Sonic Olympic Games.
Yep.
2012, 28. And Olympic Winter Games.
Yep.
Spyro. But it looks scary.
Let's have a look.
It doesn't look proper. It's scary.
I think we should get it out and try it at some point.
No, he looks scary.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Monopoly. So we've got normal Monopoly.
Yep.
Which was alright, but until they brought out Monopoly Streets.
Oh, yeah.
So the buildings actually grow and built.
I remember that.
I love Monopoly Streets. Wii Sports.
Yep.
Wii Sports Resort.
Yep.
Super Mario Galaxy.
What's that one? Oh, I remember that one.
The Sims 3.
The Sims. I don't think I ever played The Sims on the Wii.
I don't think I ever played on the Wii. I think I've only ever played on.
I swear, I don't remember half these games. I don't know where they've come from.
Oh, I remember. I think I remember.
Oh my god, I love
We
The
used
Simpsons.
to play this all the time, and Bart had to climb up things and
Yes.
Donut Land.
Oh, we need to start that one again.
You know what I missed?
I remember
The Simpsons Road Rage.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that. I remember when I completed that Simpsons game. I was so happy.
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit.
Oh, did I tell you? Oh no, David never don't have a Wii anymore. We should give him the other one. We can play Mario Kart online.
Yeah.
Snapping. Wii Fit Plus.
Yeah.
Wii Music. Oh, Dad loves that.
Wii Music.
Yeah, look, do you remember?
Oh, with like the violin
Yeah,
and all
we've got
that.
the violin. Oh, we've got two lots of Wii Sports.
Oh.
And the X Factor.
Oh my god.
And Zumba. Although I don't think the Zumba belt's in there, so I don't know where that is.
Oh, I remember buying that Zumba. We did like one workout and I felt
And Wii
absolutely
Party.
awful. Oh yeah.
I love Wii Party.
So much nostalgia.
Right, which one should I play first? Oh, I don't know.
So Becca's bought a little harness for Lennie so that we can just start taking him out in the garden a little bit and getting him used to it. Sorry, camera's right in the way. Let's just say he's not impressed at all.
To be fair, he didn't run away. He did let me put it on.
I was going to say, he does let you put it on him and he doesn't try and get it off or anything.
He did just sit there and let me do it.
But he's just sitting here now and you can tell.
He's got like a teenager, like. Ugh.
Yeah, you can tell that he's not impressed. We just thought, to start with, we popped the harness on him a bit just so that he gets used to it.
I wonder if I try and play with him, he'll get used to like walking around.
I don't know. I mean, my friend has a harness for her cat and she's done the same and the cat's fine. He just...
Maybe we should have put it on earlier.
He just may not like it. Where's he going to go? Where's he gone? You going to come out and play? Or is this a protest? You don't like me.
Oh, you know you want to.
You going to come? Yay, come on. It's nice and loose on you. They're just going back and forth.
Oh no, this end fell off.
She's broken it, Len.
Yeah, buy a new one.
You've broken it. Do that and then like stop, because that's when he comes to get it.
Yeah.
And then just do, but then just do like little tiny movements. He's going to sit there watching it go back and forth. Yay.
Going well.
I think he's like played a bit and then he realises that no, I'm not playing because I am actually in protest. Where's he gone? There he is.
He's trying to get it off.
I'll take it off in a second. Just do it for like 5 minutes at a time or something. He might be better like once we put it on and he goes outside, because then there'll be a lot of stuff for him to look at. Then he might be a bit better. I think Alfie's more interested in this than
Alfie.
you are. Hello.
Alfie.
Oh, hello.
Alfie. Hello. You just went, excuse me.
Oh, have they?
Sorry.
Oh, look at that nose. Look at that nose. You're so gorgeous. You're such a a handsome old boy. Can't believe how long we've had Alfie.
Remember that time I ate a bit of cat litter and it was Rice Krispies?
Oh. How long have we had Alfie? How old is Alfie going to be?
You got him just after I was in year 6.
What year was that? That's really helpful.
So
I think he's going to be 11 this year. Such an old boy. I love his ears. They're all crinkly.
so I like it when it rains.
I know, and he looks like he's had like a, you know, when you get those crimpers.
Yeah. Oh my god, Alfie, can I crimp your hair?
Oh, ugh. There we go.
Back hairs.
You can have your sogginess back. I don't want it anymore, thanks. What are you doing up there, mate? Should we take it off him now? He's like, yes, please.
Come here then, child. He'll run away from me.
He says I look like an idiot. He wants to play now, look.
I'll put this back on you.
I was going to say move the chocolate milk. Stop it. You can catch it. It is 7:30, so in about half an hour they've kind of asked people to go and stand on their doorsteps or open their windows, stand on balconies, and to clap for the NHS. And they're kind of asking people to do it up and down the country. So I thought I'd go out and do it. I think a few other people in our road are planning to do it, so it should be quite good. And it would just be nice, I think, one, to feel like part of something big, like a big way to kind of thank all of those people in the NHS who are putting themselves, you know, on the front line to help other people. But also, hopefully, yeah, it will be nice for anybody in the NHS to know that, like, they have the whole country behind them. So I'm going to go and do that at 8 o'clock, so I'll film that. So yeah, for the next half an hour I'm just going to watch the TV, drink my water sip, and then head out for a bit of clapping.
1 minute.
Rebecca's counting down, getting ready for the clap.
Wait.
Oh.
We haven't got that many people!
Yay! Woo! Can you hear it?
Hey! No, fireworks. Where?
Nearly. Right, my sister did film on my camera for me, but it wouldn't focus, so I did also film on my phone, so I'll put one of the two up. I mean, there wasn't a huge amount to see, but hopefully you could hear the clapping, there were fireworks and some music, and yeah, so many people got involved. I really didn't know like whether we'd hear anything because we're kind of quite isolated, like right at the top of like an estate, so we didn't know if we'd like be able to hear anybody. But quite a few of our other neighbours went out as well, and there were obviously like loads of people out because you could hear people like cheering and clapping and yeah, playing music and all sorts of things, and it was really, really nice. I don't know, made me a little bit emotional just having so many people out there. We obviously were kind of clapping for everybody in the NHS, but my brother is a paramedic, so it was kind of thinking of him and giving him an extra clap. So yeah, I'm really, really glad that so many people took part, and hopefully anyone that was is kind of in the NHS that was able to kind of get out there would have heard it, and I'm sure like so many other people will have filmed it and stuff as well. So anyone that kind of was working, hopefully they'll still be able to kind of experience it through video. So yeah, that was nice. I'm glad we kind of went out and took part with it. I am now going to lie down and finish watching Emmerdale and have a quiet rest of the evening. Good morning. I seem to be starting these videos from the same place every day, but it's technically not the morning, but I haven't had lunch yet, so it's the morning. Yes, sorry, I'm starting these videos from the same place every day, but there's not really many other places to start them. I am just uploading my weekly vlog that I finished editing yesterday, and once that's uploaded, Rebecca wants to play on the Wii with me, so I said I will do that because I could start writing a blog post, but yeah, let's play on the Wii instead. So I'm just going to get this uploaded. It's exported and everything. I just need to make the thumbnail and then get it up on my YouTube channel. Rebecca's shouting at me to hurry up, so I'm going to get this done. And then what are we going to play on the Wii? Super Mario Brothers. We didn't actually get to play it yesterday in the end, so I'm going to have a little go on it this morning before we have some lunch. So Bekkah and I played Super Mario Brothers on the Wii. Turns out I'm still not very good at it. I mean, to be fair, I haven't played it for ages, and I was trying to remember like how to work the controller and everything. But yeah, we got into it and we got through like quite a few of the different levels. So that was quite fun. Just had my lunch and I'm on the sofa now. I am waiting to hear from Richard and Lisa. They've gone out at the moment for their kind of one exercise a day. I think they've taken Noah out on his bike, and then when they get back they were going to let me know, and we were going to FaceTime and I was going to read Noah a story, because I heard someone else doing FaceTime stories and I thought it was a really good idea. So I said to like Richard and Lisa and David and Emma, I was like, oh, if anyone ever wants me to read like a story to Noah or Maisie, then let me know. And then this morning I said, does anyone fancy a story? David came back and he was like, yeah, I'd like Harry Potter, please. And I was like, no, that's not what I meant. I'm not sitting reading you Harry Potter. But then Lisa said that Noah would quite like to have a story when they get back. So I've picked up a couple of books. We've got a whole load more books upstairs. We've just got a few down here at the moment, so I might suggest to my mum that we do a bit of a rotation while Noah's not here, and then when he comes back he'll have some new books, but also I'll have some new books to read him. But I've picked up a couple. I've got a Peppa Pig one and a Poppy and Sam one, but I did say to Lisa, like, is there anything that he particularly wants, or do you want me to just surprise you? And she hasn't come back yet, so I don't know. So yeah, I'm just waiting to hear from them now, so I'm just going to have a bit of a rest until I hear from them, and then I shall read Noah a story, which will be really nice. I do miss like not seeing him and Maisie and like being able to give them a hug, and I don't know, I'm so used to having like Noah here 2 days a week and it just felt really quiet. So, you know, it's not it's not ideal, but doing a story, you know, will be something, and we're kind of FaceTiming them a lot and getting sent pictures and stuff, so we're still kind of trying to keep up with them as best we can. But yeah, I do really miss them. Good morning. It is a very windy day today. It's not half as nice as it has been. It's a little bit grey and yeah, cold and windy. I didn't get to talk to do Noah's story last night in the end. Timings just didn't work out, which was a bit of a shame, but hopefully we can do it on another day. This morning I'm going to try and film a couple of videos. I'm doing like a small next haul, and then I'm also going to do one about possibly coping with being housebound, like at the moment, just to kind of give some of my ideas of things I've picked up over the years. And then this afternoon, it's my brother's birthday today, and obviously we can't get together or anything, so my mum has bought a cake for us here. David's going to have a cake with him, and I don't know what Richard and Lisa are doing, but we're all going to like do a group like family chat, and then we can sing happy birthday to him, watch him blow out his candles and all that kind of stuff. So a little like virtual party, which will be nice. Like obviously not as nice as it would have been to get together and do something, you know, like a family meal or whatever, but in the circumstances hopefully it'll be a nice thing to do. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I need to try and get these videos filmed quickly before we do, I think we're doing the family chat at about 2ish, so I need to try and get these videos filmed and finished, so I can get some lunch before we need to do the family video.
For you now, you got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh,
It's a monster.
It's a monster cake.
Is this Max?
Max the monster.
Monster cake. Wow. You've got a monster cake.
One, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Right, Lennie, blow. No, keep it. Oh, go on, keep blowing.
Blow, Noah, blow.
Keep blowing.
Keep blowing.
Noah, blow.
Noah, you blow as well.
Oh, his face looks useless. It just won't.
Yay!
Oh, that's not in place.
Right, we're gonna have to sing again now.
You ready, Noah?
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. Yay, Maisie, blow!
Maisie, looking the wrong way.
Oh. Yay!
Have you got a candle?
Yeah.
No. No, blow.
Keep it out.
Yay! Everyone blew a candle out. Right, so I managed to film a couple of videos this morning, which I was quite glad about. I was kind of looking at keeping an eye on the time, and it was getting closer and closer to needing to do our video chat. But I just about managed to fit them in, which was good. Had some lunch, and we did our virtual birthday party for David. Yeah, it was really nice. It was nice to kind of see everybody's faces, and Noah just absolutely seemed to like love it. Like he wasn't sure at first, and then he seemed to like really pick up and was like really enjoying it. So we had a cake and David had a cake as well, and did our candles first and then David's candles. And Noah was trying to like blow the candles out, and obviously nothing was happening, so he then said to him, okay, you blow some, and David was blowing them, and then obviously we blew them out. And then Noah couldn't understand why he couldn't eat the cake. He was like, eat cake, eat cake. So yeah, they live like just down the road from us, so they've walked up in the woods behind our house, and we wrapped up some cake for them and then chucked it over the fence to them, so that they can still have some other cake. So yeah, that was nice. Said hello to like Maisie, and she was there for a little bit, but then she was getting really tired, so they put her down for a nap. And yeah, just had a good old chat and talked about what we'd been doing, which wasn't very much. But no, it was a nice way to kind of all get together, even if we couldn't sort of all be together in person. Good morning. It is Sunday. I think winter's come back. We had like a week of summer, well not summer, spring I would say, but now it's cold, it's really windy, all the like plants in the garden are blowing over, so yeah, I'm actually quite happy to be stuck in the house today because I wouldn't want to be out there. I have had a quite quiet morning so far, sorted out my medication for next week, had my breakfast and all that kind of stuff. And now I am going to do a little bit of tidying. I've got a really itchy eye. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of tidying in my bathroom before I go and have my lunch. Although I'd actually quite like to stay here because I'm right next to a radiator and it's nice and warm, and I'm quite cold. So yeah, I'd quite like to just cuddle this radiator. I've got really bad back pain at the moment. I get it. It comes like on and off quite a lot. I mean, I've always got kind of achy back, but this is just definitely like a flare up. I don't know whether it's sciatica because it goes like from like the middle of my back all the way down my left leg. But yeah, I've tried all sorts of different things to just try and relieve the pain a bit, but nothing seems to be working. I'm gonna go and get a heat pack, like when I get downstairs to sit on the sofa. I'm gonna put my like hot heaty bag around my back just to see if that helps a little bit. I've looked online for like exercises / stretches that you can do to kind of relieve pain in that kind of area, but all of the exercises apart from like a couple I can't do because you have to sort of be able to get on the floor or stand on the other leg, and I can't do that, so it's a bit frustrating. I kind of think I do need to go and see a chiropractor at some point, and I've been thinking about this for ages and kind of wish I'd done it before all of this, but I'd been kind of putting it off because I'd been seeing a physio, but nothing seems to be working. So I think once things have kind of gone back to normal, I might look into going to see a chiropractor just to see if there's anything they can do. Like, I don't want them to be too rough because I don't want them to cause any more problems with like dislocations and stuff, but I don't know, I'm running out of ideas and my back's just making me feel rubbish. So yeah, I'll be interested to see if they can help at all. Anyway, I'm going to tidy out the cupboard in my bathroom today. It hasn't been done for a long time, so I have no idea what half the stuff in there is, but I'm going to take it all out, give it a clean, and then kind of sort out what I want to put back in or what I want to get rid of. Please excuse the Simpsons in the background. I just thought I would show you what it looks like before. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in there, stuff that's kind of piled up, stuff that is probably way out of date. So yes, I'm going to take everything out, give it a nice clean on the shelves and stuff, and then see what needs to go back inside. Right, this is where we have got to today. Completely cleared this top shelf. Something had leaked, or I don't quite know what, whether it's come from the taps, because everything I took out was fine, it hadn't leaked, but there was something all over the like bottom of here, so I've had to give it a really good clean with some Dettol. This lot is cleaned up fine. I've just put this damp cloth on here because some packaging had obviously got so, I don't know, whatever had leaked on it had like stuck to the packaging, so when I tried to take the packet out, it's left all this behind. So my mum suggested just put a damp cloth on it and leave it. and hopefully it will kind of wet the packaging enough for us to then scrape it off. But apart from that, the rest of it looked terrible. I should have shown you before, really. But I've just given it a really good clean with some Dettol and some J cloths, and it's come up really nicely. I might do it again once I've finished, just to give it like a once over when everything's done. But yeah, taken everything off there. I haven't got down to this shelf yet, so that can be tomorrow's job. And then I've got everything down here at the moment. This pile here is stuff that I'm getting rid of just because I've had it for so long. It just probably shouldn't be used. There was a load more stuff, but my mum's already taken it downstairs to put in the bin for me. But yeah, so I've got all this stuff, and then we've got various lip balms and stuff up here. I don't want to put all of this back in the cupboard. I've got like drawers, like so the lip balms, I've got drawers for lip balms and stuff, and really I only want in this cupboard, I want like stuff I'm using now, so that I can kind of see what I've got and make sure I'm using it all, and then once something's finished I can get something out of my like storage cupboard that's got like more beauty stuff and things like that in, and then put it in here. And also I want to get like some of this stuff off my sink, because I don't like having so much stuff on the sink. I want it to be a little bit more clear. So yeah, I need to kind of do a little bit of organising and tidying and stuff, but I'm quite happy with where I've got to today. We are coming to the end of the day. I have just woken up from a nap, and I thought I'd just come on and finish this week's vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that means you'll get notified every time I upload a video, so you don't miss anything. Let me know what you've been up to this week, how you're getting on, how you're feeling, just generally how things are going, and also let me know if there's any videos you'd like to see me do. Also come and follow me on social media. My links are in the description, but I'll put my Twitter and my Instagram up here. I tend to be on Instagram most, Twitter sometimes, but yeah, come over and have a chat if you want something that's a little bit more up to date, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!